In this video, I'm going to show you how to treat rashes using iridology. So, I'm going to give you an explanation about a particular case we did where, you see, look at that, it's really severe rash, isn't it? Instead of the skin being clear and beige color, you've got this massive amount of red. And that would be in the back of the neck here, underneath the armpits, in the belly, and that is a condition caused by toxicity, right? Now, what is toxicity? Is when a human body has had enough. In other words, you've been eating all the pizzas, all the fried chickens, all the cokes, or the fizzy drinks, and the body says, I've had enough. So it sends the rubbish in your body to the skin. And then the skin is alerting you there's something inside, but you don't understand that because you haven't been trained like we have. So the more rubbish you intake by drinks or food or emotion, the more problematic your skin rash will become, right? Now, we did one case in Indonesia. That is a truck driver from Indonesia. He was working in Malaysia at the time, and I flew across to meet a group of Indonesian people who were not well. And this guy used to drive a truck from the north of Indonesia to the south of Indonesia. And as soon as he walked in, I knew it. He was arthritic. He was arthritic and he had rashes. And the reason why is because at every truck stop, every 2 or 3 hours he stopped, he'd be eating junk food from the roadside store, right? And that's the way his eye was represented. When I took it, I knew I would see that. You see here, there's the iris, and you can see the grey area here, right? The grey area here. And that means that he was having memory loss because he was always eating junk food. He was in his 70s, and he was eating junk food at every truck stop, day and night. Never stopped for years, right? So you can see the grey spot there, very, very telling of memory loss. Then the rashes are these. You see this brown mark just here? That's an indication of skin problems. It's right the skin area here. Also, the capillary is going down. See that little black dot there? That's a capillary that's broken. It means that he's very short of vitamin C. That's why he's getting rashes, because without vitamin C, if you're eating junk food, you don't get vitamin C. You have to eat a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. And what amazed me in Indonesia, you can get pawpaw, you can get coconut, you can get guavas, you can get apples, right? But guess what they do? They prefer to eat fried foods and fizzy drink at every truck stop. And that's why they end up with this problem like that. So rashes are nothing more, nothing less than toxicity of the digestive system. So when we look at eyes like that, we can actually see the actual problem where it emanates from. It could be in the stomach, it could be in the duodenum, the gallbladder, the liver, the ascending colon, the transverse colon, descending colon, or the intestines. It could be any number of factors. When you eat the wrong foods, drink the wrong drinks, smoke cigarettes, and so on, that's when skin rashes come foremost to the mind. Now, what we have to do in a case like that, we have to get rid of all your junk food that you're eating. You have to stop all the junk food. You have to come to someone like us and understand nutrition 100%. We teach you what to eat next. And I'll tell you now, within 6 to 8 weeks, your skin and your rashes will clear magnificently. You'll have fantastic skin. And there's nothing more important that you should have than a better skin, because the better skin indicates what is inside of you is outside on the outside of you. So you like this video, subscribe straight away, and you'll get some very, very good information every week.